Everyone watches as Mariah leaves the cabin. The silence is deafening. Goodbye. Adios, Mariah. The door shuts behind her. You can faintly hear her yell about how cold the water is. And then silence. Mariah has left the cabin. I'm sure we'll see her again. The rest of the group nods. Yeah, for sure. She'll be okay. Everyone stays up waiting and waiting. The sun has completely set. Oh no, she's out there in the dark. One by one, each person quietly shuffles off the bed. So she's like out in floodwaters at night. That's not really very good for her. You're ready for bed and easily pass out. Why? I'm not even a little bit worried for my best friend Mariah. Like, damn it. You have a strange dream. The two women in front of you could be twins. One of them you recognize, the other is a guest. You ask the guest to sit on a shovel, and then you try pushing it into the oven. Why do I keep trying to eat people? Her legs are so strong you can't get her into the oven. You curse at her repeatedly. Like this, you hiss. You stretch out your legs until your toes are almost sticking in the coals. You feel 4 hands on your shoulders, and both of them push you in. The familiar smell of smoke and burning hair cause you to throw up on the embers. Disgusting. Familiar smell. Have I eaten people before? Is this like a thing? Like, am I a cannibal? You can't let it end like this. You rip the metal door off the oven, tearing through the wood logs of the cabin. Screaming, you chase the two through the woods. Your burns chill with the wind. The guest looks behind her and her eyes widen when she sees you. She's terrified. Your fury rips trees out by their roots, soil from the ground, rocks from their pits. You've never been this angry in your entire life. Their stamina can't last forever. You're gaining on them. As you trample through a field of wheat, the guest throws a piece of cloth behind her. You catch the glint of it in the sun, golden. As if by magic, the earth splits in front of you, creating a chasm of fire below. You fall into the pit, screaming as your eyes begin to sizzle from the heat. Hellfire fills your lungs. You're unable to scream anymore. You wake in a cold sweat. What? Why do I keep trying to eat people? Oh my God. Hi guys. So I guess Mariah never made it back to the cabin. Do you think she made it to higher ground? I hope. I believe in Mariah. Me too. She'll be fine. Yeah, she'll be fine. Right, little guy? Yeah. Yeah. So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen, how long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. And let me guess, it's not going to be Karen. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back? I mean, what are we supposed to eat? Mice? Speaking of mice, what happened to that little thingamabobber that was on his shoulder? Karen, I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? Speak with Anatoly in the kitchen, talk with Karen in the bedroom, speak with Gregor in the living room. Well, we haven't maxed out our relationship with Karen yet, so we're still on the chopping block. So let's go talk to Karen. There's a bone in the floor. Hey, you don't have to lie to me. I know Mariah's not coming back. Oh. I don't know where she came up with her being the best swimmer. I guess the only one that would know would be Anatoly. Last summer, Anatoly would watch her swim from the shore. He could have been a lifeguard, such a good swimmer. She never went under, but if she did, he would have pulled her out easily. Why would she lie about something like that? Karen seems deep in thought. So she lied about being the best swimmer? Was she just sacrificing herself? But if she knew she wasn't going to make it through, if she wasn't going to be able to get through the floodwaters, then why did she go out? Maybe it's better to leave her alone. You close the door softly. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with the bread and jam. I'd be fine with just the strawberries. Nobody else laughs. Oh. I would kill for some vegetables right now. Kill being underlined. Maybe I should have been friends with Gregor. Oh God, you would too. Although I feel like our definitions are definitely different. He's like, I'd kill for some vegetables. And I'm like, I will kill for some vegetables. I'm going to try to get some sleep. Good night. Good night. You just going to bed? You fall asleep quickly, but you only dream about desecrating a corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. In a completely different room. What? Where did I wake up? Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? Cook what? Cook what? You take out a cutlet of meat and begin to cook it in the oven. Where did I get meat? It says real little. You cooked meat. Is this Anatoly's little squirrel friend? What is this? Where did you get that? I don't know, man. You ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off the plate, chewing ferociously. You take a piece and immediately devour it. Do you have any more of this? You explain how the meat is stored securely, hidden so you can ration better this time. Look at me. I know how to ration things. I understand. Thank you. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some of the meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. Is this Mariah? Are we eating Mariah? Is that why I had a dream about desecrating a corpse? And woke up in another room? Okay. Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Okay. Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? Speak with Anatoly in the bathroom. Talk with Gregor in the bedroom. Let's talk to our friend Gregor. He's super nice. The bone is gone. What is that? I hate it. This music? What is that? Thanks for cooking the meat earlier. I was nearly passing out from the hunger pains. Even if I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, I appreciate the vegetarian dishes you made earlier. You really respected Mariah's boundaries. Until I chopped her up and ate her. Oh my god. My face is gone. Gregor is more dense than you gave him credit for. If there's extras, slip me some extra meat. Does he not realize that he just ate Mariah? Okay, Gregor. Going to see how Anatoly is doing. That's probably a good idea. See you later, Gregor. Alright, bedroom's all mine. Where do I want to check first? Oh, I get to look around. Let's look under the bed. You look under both of the beds. Just some dust and hair. Gross. Let's check on the floorboard. You notice a bone sticking out. There was a bone in there. Is it a human bone? Nope, chicken bone. Okay. Why would somebody put a chicken bone in the floor? Also gross. Let's check in the nightstand. Hi, Onion. Don't be a crybaby. It's just me. Hi. Was just playing with some of the toys in this drawer. You're far too old to be playing with any of them. You're never too old for toys. Anyways, need to attend a secret chompette meeting. Smell you later. Onion bounces out of the bedroom. The drawer has various children's toys in it. What's this? Why was it covered in blood? June 26, 1862. Another body of a child has been discovered within the city of Zakopane, with the remains stuffed into a barrel full of potatoes. The cause of death was identical to earlier victims, with significant blood loss due to multiple stab wounds to the stomach. This marks the fourth victim by the butcher of Zakopane in less than a month. You take the bloody newspaper with you. Okay, stuffed in a barrel of potatoes. That feels relevant. Oh my god. What is this? Hours passed. The meal gave everyone the perseverance to keep going. Thank you for your service, Mariah. Eating will just make them hungrier. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? You calmly explain that you want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. And if you got a problem with that, don't. I understand. Dang right. Guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. You fall asleep instantly tonight. You have a strange dream. Why did I have, no problems going to sleep once Mariah left and then eating Mariah? I'm just like, yeah, totally cool. But other nights, have all these problems. All right, what's my strange dream? You're having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. Your eye has been giving you issues lately, so you reply, forge me a new eye then. You laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to a chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. He takes a hot poker out of the coals. Holding it in front of his face, you can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings back the poker, aiming carefully for your eye. Please don't. Before plunging it through your skull with a sickening crunch. Awesome, he did it. He did it anyways. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. You're unable to break the ropes. You vomit all over your chest as the smell of your decimated eye floods your nostrils. Awesome. The blacksmith stands over you, spitting on your body. Great, thanks. You wake in a cold sweat. Is that the blacksmith? I hate it. You wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to you, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? The floodwater. Did you see that? The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. Good morning, big guy. Will Mariah make it back? Guy. No. This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise, like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. I haven't heard anything like that. So I wonder if she drowned and then her body floated back to the cabin or something? I don't know. And then I got it out of the water and yikes. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell you something, right? Oh no. Maybe I made friends with the wrong people. Sometimes hear her crying through the radio. Why are you smiling about this? Like she's smiling, like she's having a great time. But that's just a broadcast. What is happening? I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. One step closer to Mariah. It's what she would have wanted. Is it? Is it what she wanted? I mean, maybe. She's not a good swimmer. And she went out swimming anyways, so maybe she did want them to eat her. What's gotten into you, Anatoly? Anatoly's eyes look at you, begging. Bring us another slab. Please. He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it. I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me. I don't think the answer would be to eat more, then. Anatoly. Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. You grab some of the meat from your secret hiding place. You cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away. What's taking so long? Oh my God. I should have been friends with them. Because I feel like they're going to eat me. Just great. Boil it faster. Goodness. It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. Why does Karen look so pleased with herself? Like, you serve the meat in bowls. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole. Oh my God, Gregor. Like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in the broth using the spoon. He isn't eating. You better freaking eat it. You were just screaming at me about how it was taking too long. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. You look over at Karen. You didn't notice her even start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. Why is she mad? Karen is staring right at you. How much more meat is left? You explain how most of it has gone bad. Why do they keep leaving me in charge of the food situation? Like, obviously, I am not good at this. I am not good at this. And now Mariah has only had a portion of her cooked and she has gone bad, and somebody else needs to be in charge of this, okay? This is the last of it. Oh my God. How could you be so careless again? Dude, I don't know. At this point, like, I don't have any excuses. You remember Karen's knife. You need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Remember, Karen, we are best friends. Please don't stab me with the knife you apparently have. Wait around again? The storm isn't ending. You clear your throat. Anatoly? Yes? I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. Okay, we know that Mariah is not there. And I know that Anatoly knows that Mariah is dead. And we've been eating her. So am I just like offering him up as the next meal? Like, am I gonna kill Anatoly? Oh my God. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly. Oh my God. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there. Okay, like maybe Gregor doesn't know, but Anatoly and Karen absolutely know that they are eating Mariah. What is this? I think Mariah's fine by herself. Yes. He still hasn't accepted what happened yet, but he knows that it happened. Like, he knows. She doesn't need anyone's help. No, she's dead and gone. But we need your help, Anatoly. Oh my God. Why am I like this? That's right, Anatoly. Please help us. Let me sleep on it. It's reasonable. Okay? Yeah. No problem, little guy. Everyone shuffles off to their rooms, reading books and knitting to pass the time. You go to bed ravenous. Mariah. Something is approaching. Oh, God. Oh. Hey, Onion. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion. Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? I think it was my idea for him to leave the cabin, so... You don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? The talking onion? You shake your head. Got a fun factoid for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses. That was a lie. The fun factoid of that myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s. How embarrassing. Who would believe that? There was even a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyways, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room? You! Thank you, Onion. It's been a while since your last bath, right? You can't remember. Could smell you before I even came into the room. Yikes. So rude. So can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It will be impossible to stop a grown man from leaving. Please. We don't need another one stalking the hallways. So does that mean that Mariah is the one popping up everywhere? Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. You have the sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around? Scared to death that I'll run into her. Yeah, it's absolutely Mariah. That is Mariah we have been seeing. Yikes. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side. Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates. They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow. Later. Your mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. You fall asleep again, still ravenous. You have a strange dream. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. You despise him, so you put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at you and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sack, and the dogs tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food, all of those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day you wake up and you have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, you go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. Your iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing your gums apart by the splinters. Your mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by. The first creature in the woods to see your corpse. You wake in a cold sweat. Tight. Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. You wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment. Karen's just got this fucking shit-eating grin over here. Good morning. Good morning, little guy. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision? I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come outside. We don't want to rush you. But one of us puked last night. So that's what that smell was. Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision. Why so quickly? Because I'm not waiting any longer. Oh my God. Look at this fucking psycho. Oh my God. What is this? You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Oh my God. Best to watch out for that knife. Yup. Yeah, I agree. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. You have 1 hour to kill. What do you want to do? Talk with the Chompettes? Converse to Karen in the bedroom? Chat with Anatoly near the basement? Speak with Gregor in the living room? Absolutely not. I need to go make sure that Karen doesn't eat me. We're still best friends, right? Right, best friend? Hi, Karen. Keep this between us. I'm not giving Anatoly a choice today. He's going outside. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Anatoly is an adult who can make his own decisions. Ooh, do we go with what Onion was saying or do we go with what Karen was saying? Ugh, I feel bad. But like, obviously I want him to go too, because I'm the one who suggested it. Sure, Karen. Good. Thank you for understanding. Karen cracked a smile. It looks like Karen will remember that. Oh, God. Yay. Now Now everyone get together for a meeting and let's get him to leave. You call everyone together to discuss the next steps. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale, like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision? Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise. Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks. I'll miss you, big guy. Is he gonna go out into the floodwaters, or is he just agreeing to be eaten? Because he knows that we ate Mariah. He knows that there's no Mariah out there. I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best. The best for you? Karen? Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? You say nothing. That sounds about right. Goodbye, Anatoly. Goodbye, everyone. Good luck, little guy. Anatoly has left the cabin. See you soon, little guy. Probably not in the way you're hoping there, Gregor. I guess all we can do now is wait. Good night. Karen goes to the bedroom to sleep. I didn't tell him the truth. Gregor is getting choked up. I didn't tell him. Missing him already. Aww. Gregor curls up on the couch for the night, turning his back to you. You shut your eyes, quickly falling asleep. I'm like a freaking psycho. What is happening? You hear a scraping from the floor. Oh, hey, Bread. You explain how this isn't a good time right now. This is no laughing matter. I'm worried about Gregor. He's as tall as a tree, but dumb as a brick. What's the root of that? Another cornbread classic. You're being very unpopular right now. That's a tree reference, get it? Anyways, you need to protect Gregor from the red-haired woman. Cabbage called an emergency Chompet meeting and told me to give you this mission. Watch out for that knife and protect Gregor at all costs. Understood? I think I need to protect myself a little more, Bread. Gregor's so nice. Okay. Fine. It's the yeast you can do. Never mind. I take it back. I take it all back. You tell Bread that pun didn't make sense. On a roll today. I'll see you around. Bread hops away, squeezing himself through the mouse hole with a small pop. You fall asleep, thinking about what Bread told you. You have a strange dream. It's lying on the table in front of you. You take off the glasses first, partially cracked, and set them down next to the workbench. Oh, God. Working the saw, you wrap the cuts in an old newspaper. Is this Anatoly? Were those his glasses? Some of it gets soggy immediately, so you begin drying the cuts with a towel before wrapping. Much better. You hear something approaching, so you clench a fist and get ready to strike whatever's coming for you. You wake in a cold sweat. So we're gonna eat Anatoly now. Cool. Cool. Love it. hate it. You wake in a completely different place. The kitchen where I butchered Anatoly. Did you sleepwalk or you found some meat? Yep, that. Awesome. Everybody's still asleep. This would be a nice surprise after yesterday's events. You decide you cook breakfast for everyone. Cutting each slice fairly thin, you brown each side in the oven. The smell is unique. Karen runs into the kitchen. Oh God, what is that smell? I think you know what that smell is, Karen. It was your plan the whole time. Give it to me. Now. You don't argue. I wouldn't argue. Karen grabs a cutlet, burning her hands before bringing it to her mouth. Ugh. She hungrily devours it, barely chewing. She grabs another cutlet off the plate and eats it. You thought she was concerned with rationing. Gregor wakes up from the couch and heads into the kitchen. Hey, Gregor. Here's some of your friend. Oh, God. Already? Maybe he did know that Mariah was dead. I mean, like, he's dumb, but maybe he's smarter than we give him credit for. Gregor looks conflicted, but he succumbs to the hunger. They always do. Gregor eats his food in a few bites, carefully grabbing a second cutlet. The tears start streaming down his face, but he doesn't make a sound. You join them in the meal, quickly consuming the meat on the table. It's Anatoly. Consuming Anatoly on the table. I can think straight again. We'll be out of here in no time. No need to ration anything now. Sure. Karen is sounding more determined than before. I'm going to lie down on the couch. Try to keep this food down. Gregor crawls onto the couch, turning his back to you. Karen leans in to whisper, oh God. I'm glad Mariah and Anatoly are gone. They were stopping us from bonding properly. How did you get so good at it? You tell Karen. After one bite, it just made me feel whole again. Even with the nightmares, it's worth it. It took a few nights, but I fought back. And now it's all I can think about. I read the book on necropsy. The text is ancient, but the diagrams are beautifully drawn. Very descriptive. How many years did it take for you to perfect the craft? Is she talking about chopping up dead bodies? I mean, obviously, this is not the first time I've chopped up a dead body. How many people have I eaten? Oh my gosh. You tell her. Yeah, right. I used to tell Mariah that you weren't funny, but that's not true. Sorry about that. You've grown on me. Karen pauses, deep in thought. You know Gregor can't swim, right? He'd be the next to leave, but he doesn't stand a chance outside. They always seem to come back, right? So I was right. They drowned and floated back to the cabin. In one way or another, why wait for him to come back? Karen hands you a vial of liquid. I think you know what needs to be done. This is a strong anesthetic. Why do you have that? Don't ask me how I found it. You found it? I want you to slip this into Gregor's mug tonight. This is for the best. He won't feel any pain until he wakes up. All you have to do is stand back and let me work on him. Oh my God. This request is beyond extreme. Yeah, it is. Will you do this for me? Oh God. Okay, so she is very obviously not above killing people at this point. So if I don't do this, she might get mad at me and then try to eat me. And it seems like I am not a good person in the first place, but I am all about that self-preservation. So sure, Karen, I knew you would. Thank you. Yep, she's learning quickly. You definitely think Karen will remember that. Oh, great. Now we're best friends. Karen hands you a vial of mysterious liquid and you add it to Gregor's mug. Gregor, it's been a while since you've had some water. Come drink with us. Gregor looks frightened. I would be too, man. I do not blame you. I can't stop thinking about the little guy. I can't even remember what happened before we arrived. It just never ends. I miss Anatoly and Mariah. Let us toast to Anatoly and Mariah. They'll always be inside of us, Gregor. Oh my God. Can't change that now. Jeez. Gregor begins to weep. You're right. We're having it raw tonight, Gregor. What? Eating raw meat is one of life's great gambles. Get awfully sick or... Gregor slowly puts the meat into his mouth, ignoring the smell. Why? He swallows each bite with a wince on his face. Trying not to get sick. I'll never forget the first time I met Anatoly. We were kids. I was chopping firewood outside the house. Anatoly brought over a butterfly net filled with them. He introduced himself and asked me if I wanted to hold one of the butterflies. I had never held one before. He told me not to crush it between my large paws. He did have miniature hands himself, so I get it. Karen, what did you put in this water? Would you do anything to save your friends, Gregor? Of course. Gregor's eyes start to droop. What the hell was Karen's liquid? I think it'd be best to have an early bedtime tonight. Let me help you onto the couch, Gregor. Oh my God. Yeah. Thank you, Karen. Don't thank her. Don't thank her. Gregor passes out cold. Thank you. I'll do the rest. Even if he screams, please ignore Gregor when he wakes up. Oh my gosh. You don't want to interrupt Karen with this. I don't want any part of this. You leave her alone, going into the bedroom and crawling into the bed Anatoly slept in. You fall asleep almost instantly. Oh my gosh. I hate it. Wake up, sleepyhead. Okay. Oh, hey, Karen. Is that Mariah? You were having a nightmare. That makes sense. Thanks for letting me practice last night. I think I did a great job. Made us all some breakfast this morning to celebrate. Breakfast? With what? That's a surprise. Gregor already finished his. Took a few hours, but he caved. Come on, let me show you. Oh no. You get out of bed and head to the living room. Oh my God. What? He's a little weak from the blood loss, but don't worry. Bandaged him up like a field medic. What is it, Gregor? Where are my... God, you're stupid. Don't be mean to Gregor. Maybe if you spent just as much time reading books as chopping wood, you would have noticed the pages I was bookmarking in the necropsy book. What are you talking about? Do I have to spell it out for you? You can't swim. How are you supposed to help us out when you'd immediately drown? You'd sink like a log. put some of your limbs away for safekeeping. Oh my God. That leg was pretty tasty. She fed him his own leg? She's just okay with this? Oh, Gregor goes pale. How's that for a big breakfast? Jesus. And don't try to crawl away. If you leave this couch, I'll end you. Where is he gonna go? Where is he going to go from here? Like, honestly, I don't want any of it to go bad, so we'll have to eat that fresh arm when everything else is gone. Speaking of which, going to start cooking another chunk. Oh my God. I'll leave you two alone to chat. This has gone too far. I don't know if this is the point where it went too far. This is definitely too far, but I think we're well past the point of too far. Hey, Gregor. All I wanted to do was keep everyone alive and together, but I failed at that. Oh no. Are you disappointed in me? Oh no. No, Gregor. Thank you. Poor baby. That means a lot to me. Oh my God. Growing up, nobody had to tell me to be big and strong. It just happened naturally. My mother always made sure I never went hungry. Seconds, thirds, fourths, and yet I complained my belly was not full. One day on my way home from school, I was walking by the town inn and smelled something amazing coming right out of a pile of trash. I dug through it and discovered a bag. They threw away a meal that was fresh out of the oven for some reason. At least, that's what I thought. I became ill with food poisoning. I hugged the toilet and cried for hours. My mother rubbed my back and eventually carried me to bed. I learned nothing from that experience. Like everywhere else, I was just here for the food. I'll never get this foul taste out of my mouth. She's going to keep eating me. I'm sorry. Getting too lightheaded to hold a good conversation. My God. She's going to torture me again. You know that, right? I mean, probably. Yeah. Gregor grows a little more pale. Could you cover me with a blanket? I've never been this cold. This cabin, it chills me to the bones. Or what's left of them. Oh no! Please, consider it my dying wish. For a blanket? Yes, have a blanket. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Gregor begins to look at peace. You watch the last of Gregor's air escape his lungs. What the hell do you think you're doing? Uh-oh. You tell Karen that Gregor gave up. We could have kept him alive for another week. What's wrong with you? I didn't do it. I put a blanket on him. No matter. Plenty of food left now. Karen leaves you alone. You head to the kitchen to try to find the other remains. Gregor? You look at the pile of dishes and your mind starts to wander. Let's play hide and seek. I don't want to do that. There's 5 of us to find. Can you find all of us? The red-haired woman should know where the basement key is. I don't want to go in the basement. And I bet one of us is hiding down there. She's whittling something in the rocking chair right now. So watch out for that knife. Probably best to avoid the knife. Oh my God. Wait. Isn't that your knife? Why did you let her have it? You shrug. I gave her the knife? As leader of the Chompettes, it's important you find all of us. So please don't forget any of us. Good luck. Why did I give her the knife? Cabbage rolls away and tries to hide. Why would Cabbage want to play hide and seek right now? You have been neglecting the chompettes lately. Can't hurt to play along with them, right? You go talk to Karen in the living room. Looks like Karen's just slicing away at a block of wood. Gregor's remains have been stored for safekeeping. Scrubbed all the blood out of the couch to save you the trouble. Thanks. Can I help you? Have you seen the basement key anywhere? Wasn't it in the kitchen? You can't remember. I haven't seen the key. Maybe one of the chompettes can help you find it in the kitchen. You decide to go look for it. Thankfully, there's not too many places for Cabbage to hide. Where do you want to check first? Let's check the cupboards, I guess. More empty cupboards. These would have been great places to store spare meat. I guess. Let's check in the wood pile. Yep, still filthy back here. You definitely aren't cleaning anything up back here. You need to find Cabbage. The cauldron? You hear some rustling around. Oh, hey, Cabbage. She always picks the same hiding spot. You found me. Well done. As leader of the chompettes, getting through mouse holes is a chore. Can't find any chompettes to push me through. So I guess you'll have to help me out. Cabbage has joined the party. 4 chompettes to go. What's next? Cabbage. Glad you asked. Keep it up. You'll be a member of the chompettes in no time. I don't want to be a member of the chompettes. Thank you. You asked Cabbage about the basement key. Did you forget again? It's right in that nasty oven. There's nothing but a big pile of ashes in the oven. You found the basement key. Yay! There it is. Awesome. That's to the room where we found Potato. Check behind the cauldron for the other one. You got the basement entrance key. Let's go find Onion. He's hiding in the bedroom. She's making hide and seek far too easy. Chompettes, find Onion. Cabbage rolls down the hallway. Can't hurt to find Onion, right? To the bedroom. Okay. Found him. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion. Today, I'm sweet as a sugar cane. Honest. Wow, your breath stinks. Drenched head to toe in sweat, too. Could smell you coming a mile away. Gross. Yeah. Were you scared of the red-haired woman or something? You tell Onion the truth. Whoa. Sounds like I missed some messed up stuff. I mean, yeah, yes, terrified. You get a pass. I'm sorry to hear about Mariah, Anatoly, and Gregor. But yikes. That's 3 people gone in less than a month. Not as bad as 5 people in one night, though, right? Did I eat them? Did I eat 5 people in a single night? Like, are these just people that I murdered? I would probably lose my lunch if I had to see that again. Anyways, didn't mean to be rude. I got your back. Okay. Hello. Glad to have you join us, Onion. No problem. There's nothing else to do today. That's not true. I heard Bread making noise in the living room. You know how loud he can get. Bread? The one and only. Chompettes, let's move out. Your party is quickly expanding. 3 chompettes left. You're getting a terrible headache. And your face is feeling numb. Does she poison me? Is she gonna eat me too? And your legs aren't moving. Awesome. I think she's gonna eat me too. Oh well. You do some timed breathing exercises for a few minutes. That seemed to help. Yay! You suddenly feel a second wind coming on. Time to get that bread. You proudly strut up to the living room, happy to be alive. Bread. You hear Bread come out of the mouse hole. He's taking his sweet time. Found me. Everyone's secretly favorite chompette, Bread. Don't you loaf me. Oh my God. My cousin Cornbread taught me that one. He has hundreds, no, thousands of terrible puns. He's my role model. So, what do you need? Oh, I hate talking to Bread. You tell Bread about gathering the chompettes together. That's a pretty crummy idea. Remember what happened last time? With Potato? I mean, we all chose to be in that drawer, but this? You're going against the whole grain here. Do you really think we want to go back downstairs? Have I been in this cabin before? Like, did I murder people in this cabin before? Do I just keep bringing groups of people to this cabin to eat them? Like, what is happening? Bread, we need your help finding Potato. Missed you, big guy. Come help. What about Raspberry? I would never let the chompettes down. No need to pass my culinary quiz. I'm coming with you. Bread has joined the party. That's great, Bread. Glad to have you on board, Bread. Of course. Wait. Are you drooling? All three chompettes are staring at you. Are you thinking of eating us? You accidentally lick your lips. Why do you sound like... Snap out of it. You already ate. We're no good for that. You glutton. Did they pass out? Holy cow, get them up. So heavy. Okay, Onion, I'm gonna need you to stop. You stumble to your feet. Let's go find Raspberry and never speak of this again. I think I heard her over by the basement door. Perfect. Chompettes? Mosey out. You have 3 chompettes in your party, 2 more to go. Your head feels like it's going to crack open. Your hands have gone completely numb. This one is lasting longer than the others. You focus on wiggling your toes for a minute. You didn't pass out cold on the floor. Yay! 2 more to go. You go check out the basement door. I hate this. I hate it. I hate it. I hate this. Where is she? You feel a chill run up your spine. Goosebumps are all over your body. She's here. The birds outside turn silent. You could hear a pin drop. You can almost hear her breathing. You feel the sudden urge to scream. You can't sneak up on me. Don't ever try that again. Oh my God. Surprise! Found you, Raspberry. Oh wow, it's very nice to see you, Cabbage. We wouldn't leave you behind, Raspberry. Honest. We need your help finding Potato. Our combined chompette detective skills say he's in the basement. Oh yeah? Let's find Potato and get out of here. Raspberry has joined the party. 1 more to go. Don't worry, the basement is already unlocked. Oh crap, the red-haired woman is coming over here. Chompettes, let's hide out. All 4 Chompettes quickly escape. You pretend to be studying the basement door. You hear Karen creeping up behind you. Found you. Is she gonna stab me with my own knife? You see the knife out of the corner of Karen's dress. I don't know if I can wait any longer. Show me where you keep hiding the meat. Let's tear them apart, piece by piece. What? Just like Gregor. Karen looks like she's ready to bury the knife into you. What do you do? Tell her about the basement? Tell her about the Chompettes? Basement. Something happened down there. Maybe Potato can take care of her. So that's why it's locked. Open it. What happened in the basement? I have to see the room. You unlock the basement door. Thank you. I'll bring up some cutlets. Okay, it does say that. I'll bring some cutlets up and we'll have a great dinner. Okay? See you soon. Karen descends the staircase into darkness. You lock the basement door. Did you just lock the door? You block out the screams of rage and bargaining. Given enough time, they will end. You crawl into bed and go to sleep. Oh my God. You slept in today. The pounding has completely stopped. You really need to go to the bathroom. You decide to open your eyes. I'm already in the bathroom. You must have walked to the bathroom last night. The glow of the candle is oddly comforting. Oh no, the candle blew out. And the door is locked. You find a flashlight in the corner of the bathroom and turn it on. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Someone forgot to restock the toilet paper. Beyond disgusting. This is truly the scariest thing you've ever seen. The bathtub? Cabbage. Oh, hey, Cabbage. Hello. Are you locked in the bathroom again? You tell her about the candle being blown out. Maybe you just need to try wiggling it a little bit. Wiggling the candle? Oh. I'm stupid. You unlock the bathroom door. Sometimes the simplest method is the best one. Now, if you excuse me, I need to conduct the next secret Chompette meeting. Later. You quickly make your escape. Well, getting locked in the bathroom is enough excitement for one day. You get under the covers and quickly fall asleep. I don't like that this mechanic has been introduced to the game. I don't like that either. Wait, she's supposed to be in the basement. Did she get out of the basement? Is she gonna kill me? Karen? Just your imagination again. Karen can't still be alive, right? Somebody's at the door. You grip the doorknob tightly, getting ready for what's next. Okay. That can't be the real Gregor. You determine the haunt has officially begun. What? Some spirits move on immediately, others linger. And some stop at nothing to give you a heart attack, or get you to fall down a flight of stairs, or cause you to wander into an early demise. No way of knowing which one the group will choose. The rain has stopped outside. You decide to go look out the window. Okay. Oh shit, I saw you. Floodwaters are completely gone. Karen would appreciate the good news, but not after locking her in the basement. Less than a month. Less than a month. And the floodwaters are gone. They would have been fine if they had just chilled out and waited. No good reason to leave the cabin. Plenty of food here now. I guess. You've been so busy you've forgotten to eat. You head to the kitchen for a snack. What am I eating for a snack? Karen's hiding spot was too obvious. You take a few bites of meat. You lost more of your humanity. Yay. Not fresh enough. Oh well. You decide to crawl back into bed and get a little extra sleep. Day 204,800. Oh. You have a strange dream. What is happening? The clouds have parted. The rain has gone away. You wake in a cold sweat. Why is that strange? Is this another trick? Or... Good morning? She's still sticking around. Who is sticking around? Karen? You head to the kitchen to get breakfast. Your food is gone. Uh-oh.
My broken thoughts were left to rot like little secrets that you forgot. Are you still here? I feel you near, trapped beside me, disappear. I keep looking back, I try to bury